Take time to be still, to consider. Take time to be still, to consider. I love this image that I'm sharing on the site here at helpingbuildbridgesacross.com. It just has that sense of a great place to be still, to consider. Really, you can be anywhere. There's no certain space, but it just represents quiet. It represents not moving so quickly. There's things to do always. There's always things to do. There's always something that grabs our attention. There's always something that we have to that complete or finished or contracted to do, or our work, whatever it is. There's always something to do. But how many of us take time to be still? To just listen, to be still. It's something I've exercised, and I'm exercising more. I'm also a person that believes in journaling. I enjoy that, just to let things flow out. Just making a space to just put it on paper or just to sit still with it. And for me, it's not just doing, it's doing where I'm just taking in what really heart matters, what's important to me, what has the road led me to. And some days are longer than others. It doesn't always have to be an extensive amount of time. It's really based on what you schedule. But I really think it matters. I think it takes the clock and makes it slow down. It takes it and grabs hold. It's almost like taking reins over it, and saying, listen, we're going to sit still and we're going to figure out what heart matters. What am I blessed with? What am I grateful for? Because so often, if you think about some conversations, a lot of it's spent on either what you are not happy with or working through or pursuing. All good things in terms of pursuing. This is not a telling anyone how to do anything. I don't give answers here. I share a heart perspective, but I really want to share with you that it's important to just be still, to just consider, what are you grateful for? What is in your life that really brings a smile that you can just be happy about? Not always a list of all the things gone wrong or this or that. I'm telling you, life can rob you so easily. Distractions will come every day. There's some form of a distraction. It doesn't have to be huge ones. It can be small things. Tires wobbly. Now you got to go get it checked out. It could be the littlest things. So we really all should consider taking time to be still, to just consider. And I think the more we do, the more we'll be able to take on the other things. We'll be able to see a bigger window of what matters, what really heart matters. It'll change our conversation. It'll make us pause before we just say anything or in any kind of way or take any kind of action. And that's what those we love and those we come across. There's strangers that we come across. We could easily be rude if we're not careful. We don't have to be all things to all people. We just have to consider what heart matters. How can we be more courteous? How can we be more respectful of each other? All right, dear friend, this is just one of those things that I wanted to share with you, and I thought that was just I came across this quote by H.S. to take time to be still, to consider. And I just want to consider that I have today. I have a new day today, and that's not a small thing. And a lot of cliches, a lot of quotes, and there are some good ones, and not saying those are bad things. I'm saying, how often do we do them? Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a great one. And then we're on to the next thing. Just really schedule. I'm going to schedule more time. I do it already, but I think even more time. There's never enough time to be just sitting for a moment, taking time to be still, to just consider. And I think those spaces and places allow us to even reach out to those we care about, our loved ones and dear friends, and even those that we come across in the marketplace. We'll be a little more considerate. We'll hold the door. We'll move the cart back into the cart rack. We'll, give a smile and not always be looking at our phone. It just allows us to be more engaged into what really matters, what really heart matters. All right, my dear friend, my dear villager, be sure to visit. It's some great things going on in the village with more stuff to come. I got some journaling exercises for those of you who have the heart to do it. I have a wonderful book, Live Heart Inspired. If these kind of images and words really move you, I got some more books coming up. So be on the lookout. And matter of fact, if you really want to be engaged, be sure to join in on the newsletter. There is a letter that I just send out whenever I'm led to. Most of the time, it's just to keep you updated for those who do. It's a great time. It's not overwhelming. And if that's something that sounds of interest, be sure to get connected at helpingbuildbridgesacross.com. And until next time, you already know, making gratitude contagious, infecting as many hearts as possible is always the intent. Thanks for listening. Thank you for being here. helpingbuildbridgesacross.com.